Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with excruciating pain shooting through your leg? Your muscle locked in such a tight spasm that you couldn't even move? That sharp, stabbing sensation that makes you cry out and reach desperately for your calf or thigh, praying for the cramp to release its grip? If you're over 60, you're certainly not alone in this painful experience. Millions of people in your age group face this same torment night after night, losing precious sleep and waking up exhausted and fearful of when the next attack might strike. But what if I told you that the solution to your leg cramps might be sitting right in your kitchen cabinet? What if the answer isn't another expensive prescription medication with a list of side effects longer than your grocery list, but rather 5 simple, natural teas that have been helping people for centuries? Today, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful teas that can not only reduce your nighttime leg pain, but actually help rebuild and strengthen your leg muscles. These aren't just old wives' tales or wishful thinking. These are time-tested remedies backed by modern understanding of how our bodies work and what they need to function properly as we age. You see, when we reach our 60s and beyond, our bodies go through significant changes that make us more susceptible to those dreaded nighttime leg cramps. Our circulation isn't what it used to be. The blood doesn't flow as efficiently through our vessels, which means our muscles don't get the oxygen and nutrients they desperately need. Our bodies also become less efficient at absorbing and retaining essential minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium. The very minerals our muscles need to contract and relax properly. Add to this the natural loss of muscle mass that occurs as we age, and you have the perfect storm for painful nighttime cramps. But here's the thing that most people don't realize. Your body is incredibly resilient and adaptive, even at 60, 70, or 80 years old. With the right support, the right nutrients, and the right approach, you can significantly reduce these painful episodes and even strengthen your leg muscles in the process. The 5 teas I'm about to share with you work in different but complementary ways to address the root causes of leg cramps, not just mask the symptoms. Before we dive into these remarkable teas, let me paint a picture for you. Imagine going to bed each night without that nagging worry in the back of your mind about whether you'll wake up in pain. Picture sleeping through the night peacefully, your muscles relaxed and comfortable, your circulation flowing smoothly. Envision waking up refreshed, with stronger, more resilient leg muscles that carry you through your day with confidence and ease. This isn't just a dream. It's entirely possible with the natural remedies I'm about to share with you. The first tea that can transform your nighttime experience is chamomile tea. And if you think you know everything there is to know about chamomile, I'm about to surprise you. Most people think of chamomile as just a sleepy time tea, something gentle and mild that helps you drift off to dreamland. While it's true that chamomile is wonderfully relaxing and can help you achieve deeper, more restful sleep, its benefits for your leg muscles go far beyond just helping you relax. Chamomile contains powerful compounds called flavonoids, particularly one called apigenin, which has a remarkable ability to reduce muscle tension and inflammation. When you drink chamomile tea regularly, especially about an hour before bedtime, these compounds go to work in your system, helping to relax not just your mind, but your entire muscular system. This is particularly important for leg cramp sufferers, because often our muscles are carrying tension throughout the day that we're not even aware of. By the time we lie down at night, our calf muscles, our hamstrings, and our quadriceps are already in a state of subtle contraction, making them prime candidates for painful spasms. But here's where chamomile gets really interesting for people over 60. This gentle herb actually helps improve your body's ability to absorb and utilize calcium and magnesium, 2 minerals that are absolutely critical for proper muscle function. As we age, our digestive system becomes less efficient at extracting these vital nutrients from our food. even when we're eating a healthy diet. Chamomile tea acts like a gentle facilitator, helping your body make better use of the minerals you're consuming and reducing the likelihood of the deficiencies that contribute to muscle cramps. The anti-inflammatory properties of chamomile are also particularly beneficial for older adults. Chronic low-level inflammation is incredibly common as we age, and this inflammation can interfere with normal muscle function and recovery. By reducing inflammation throughout your body, chamomile creates an environment where your muscles can function more efficiently and recover more quickly from the stress of daily activities. To get the maximum benefit from chamomile tea for your leg cramps, I recommend brewing a strong cup using 2 tea bags or 2 teaspoons of dried chamomile flowers about an hour before your intended bedtime. Let it steep for at least 5 minutes to extract the maximum amount of beneficial compounds, and drink it while it's still warm. The warmth itself is soothing and helps the active ingredients absorb more quickly into your system. You already took chamomile tea before going to sleep? Tell me in the comments if it really helps you relax, and if you've noticed any difference in your leg comfort during the night. I love hearing about your experiences with these natural remedies. Now, let's move on to the second powerful tea that can revolutionize your leg health: ginger tea. If chamomile is the gentle, soothing grandmother of herbal remedies, then ginger is the energetic, powerful warrior that fights inflammation and gets your blood moving. Ginger has been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine systems around the world, and modern science has confirmed many of the benefits that our ancestors discovered through experience and observation. The magic of ginger lies in its potent anti-inflammatory compounds, particularly gingerol and shogal. These substances are incredibly effective at reducing inflammation throughout your body, including the kind of inflammation that can contribute to muscle cramps and pain. When your muscles are inflamed, they're more likely to spasm and cramp, especially during the vulnerable hours when you're lying still and your circulation naturally slows down. But ginger's benefits for leg cramp sufferers go far beyond just reducing inflammation. One of the most remarkable properties of ginger is its ability to stimulate circulation. As we age, our circulation naturally becomes less efficient. Our hearts don't pump with quite the same vigor they once did. Our blood vessels may become less flexible, and our blood itself may become slightly thicker. All of these factors combine to reduce the flow of oxygen and nutrients to our muscles, particularly the muscles in our legs, which are furthest from our heart and have to work against gravity to receive adequate blood flow. When you drink ginger tea regularly, the warming compounds in ginger help dilate your blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow freely throughout your body. This improved circulation means that your leg muscles receive more oxygen, more nutrients, and better waste removal. Muscles that are well nourished and well oxygenated are far less likely to cramp and spasm. Ginger also has a remarkable effect on your body's pain perception. It contains natural compounds that work similarly to some pain medications, but without the side effects. These compounds help reduce the intensity of pain signals sent from your muscles to your brain, which means that even if you do experience some muscle tension, you're less likely to feel it as severe, debilitating pain. For people over 60, ginger tea offers another crucial benefit. It helps with nutrient absorption. Just as chamomile helps your body utilize calcium and magnesium more effectively, ginger improves your digestive function overall, making it easier for your body to extract and absorb all the vitamins and minerals your muscles need to function properly. The best way to prepare ginger tea for maximum benefit is to use fresh ginger root when possible. Slice a piece of fresh ginger about the size of your thumb, add it to a cup of hot water, and let it steep for at least 10 minutes. The longer you let it steep, the stronger and more beneficial it becomes. If fresh ginger isn't available, High-quality dried ginger or ginger tea bags will also provide significant benefits. I recommend drinking ginger tea in the morning to help kickstart your circulation for the day, and another cup in the evening a couple of hours before bedtime. One important note about ginger: it's a warming herb, which means it can actually raise your body temperature slightly. This is generally beneficial for circulation, but if you tend to run hot or have trouble staying cool at night, you might want to drink your evening ginger tea a bit earlier in the evening to give your body time to cool down before bed. Our third remarkable tea is hibiscus tea, and this beautiful ruby red beverage is truly a powerhouse for leg health. Hibiscus flowers have been used medicinally for centuries, particularly in tropical regions where the plant grows naturally. The deep red color of hibiscus tea isn't just beautiful. It's a sign of the incredibly high concentration of antioxidants and beneficial compounds contained within these remarkable flowers. The most significant benefit of hibiscus tea for people suffering from leg cramps is its effect on blood pressure and circulation. High blood pressure is incredibly common among people over 60, and even if your blood pressure isn't high enough to require medication, it may still be high enough to interfere with optimal circulation to your extremities. Hibiscus tea has been shown in multiple scientific studies to help reduce blood pressure naturally and gently, without the side effects that can come with blood pressure medications. When your blood pressure is in a healthier range, your blood flows more easily through your vessels, including the smaller capillaries that feed your muscle tissues. This improved circulation means your leg muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, while waste products that can contribute to cramping are removed more efficiently. The result is muscles that function better and are less prone to painful spasms. Hibiscus tea is also incredibly rich in vitamin C, even more so than many citrus fruits. Vitamin C is crucial for the production of collagen, the protein that helps maintain the strength and flexibility of your blood vessels. As we age, our collagen production naturally decreases, which can lead to blood vessels that are less flexible and less able to efficiently transport blood throughout our bodies. By providing your body with high levels of vitamin C, hibiscus tea helps maintain healthier, more flexible blood vessels that can better support circulation to your leg muscles. The antioxidants in hibiscus tea, particularly anthocyanins and flavonoids, also help protect your muscles from oxidative stress and damage. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at neutralizing free radicals, those unstable molecules that can damage our cells and tissues. When muscle cells are damaged by oxidative stress, they're more likely to malfunction, leading to cramps, weakness, and pain. The powerful antioxidants in hibiscus tea help protect your muscle cells from this damage, keeping them healthier and more resilient. Another remarkable property of hibiscus tea is its gentle diuretic effect. While this might seem counterintuitive for someone dealing with muscle cramps, the mild diuretic action of hibiscus actually helps your body maintain a better balance of electrolytes. Sometimes, holding on to excess fluid can dilute the concentration of important minerals like potassium and magnesium in your blood, making muscle cramps more likely. By helping your body release excess fluid, hibiscus tea can help maintain the proper concentration of these crucial minerals. Hibiscus tea has a naturally tart, cranberry-like flavor that many people find refreshing and enjoyable. It can be consumed hot or cold, making it a versatile addition to your daily routine. For maximum benefit, I recommend drinking hibiscus tea in the afternoon or early evening. This timing allows you to take advantage of its circulation-boosting properties throughout the evening hours, when leg cramps are most likely to occur. To prepare hibiscus tea, use about 2 tablespoons of dried hibiscus flowers or 2 hibiscus tea bags per cup of hot water. Let it steep for at least 5 minutes to extract the maximum amount of beneficial compounds. The tea will turn a beautiful deep red color as it steeps. You can add a small amount of honey if you find the natural tartness too strong, but try to avoid adding too much sweetener, as excess sugar can interfere with some of the tea's benefits. Which of these teas do you enjoy drinking most in your daily routine? Write it down below. I'd love to know which flavors appeal to you and which ones you're most excited to try for your leg health. Our fourth powerful ally in the fight against leg cramps is lemon balm tea, also known as Melissa. This delightful herb, which is actually a member of the mint family, has been cherished for centuries for its calming properties and its remarkable ability to soothe both body and mind. If you've never experienced the gentle, lemony fragrance and flavor of lemon balm, you're in for a real treat, and your leg muscles are going to thank you for discovering this wonderful herb. Lemon balm works differently from the other teas we've discussed so far, but its effects are just as powerful and important for preventing nighttime leg cramps. While chamomile, ginger, and hibiscus work primarily on the physical aspects of muscle health, circulation, inflammation, and nutrient absorption, lemon balm addresses something equally important: the nervous system's role in muscle function. You see, many people don't realize that leg cramps, especially nighttime leg cramps, are often related to nervous system tension and stress. During the day, we accumulate stress in our bodies in ways we're often not consciously aware of. We might sit for long periods, hold tension in our shoulders, clench our jaws, or tighten our leg muscles without realizing it. By the time we go to bed, our nervous system is still somewhat activated, and our muscles haven't fully learned how to relax. Lemon balm is what herbalists call a nervine, which means it has a specific affinity for calming and supporting the nervous system. The active compounds in lemon balm, particularly rosmarinic acid and citronellal, have been shown to have a gentle sedative effect that helps quiet an overactive nervous system. When your nervous system is calm and balanced, it sends better signals to your muscles, helping them relax more completely and stay relaxed throughout the night. This nervous system support is particularly important for people over 60 because our stress response systems often become more sensitive as we age. Things that might not have bothered us in our younger years, changes in routine, physical discomfort, worries about health or family, can create a chronic state of low-level stress that keeps our nervous systems slightly activated even when we're trying to rest. Lemon balm helps break this cycle, promoting deeper relaxation and better muscle function. Lemon balm also has mild antispasmodic properties, which means it specifically helps prevent muscles from going into spasm. This is a direct benefit for leg cramp sufferers, as the herb works to keep muscles in a state of healthy, relaxed tone rather than the tight, contracted state that leads to painful cramps. Another wonderful benefit of lemon balm for older adults is its gentle digestive support. Many people over 60 experience digestive issues that can interfere with nutrient absorption, and poor nutrient absorption can contribute to muscle cramps. Lemon balm helps soothe the digestive system and can improve the absorption of the minerals your muscles need to function properly. The beauty of lemon balm tea lies not just in its effectiveness, but in its gentleness. Unlike some herbs that can have strong or potentially overwhelming effects, lemon balm is remarkably gentle and well tolerated by most people. It doesn't interfere with medications, it doesn't cause drowsiness the next day, and it doesn't have the stimulating effects that some herbs can have. This makes it perfect for regular, long-term use as part of your leg cramp prevention strategy. Lemon balm tea has a delightful, mild lemony flavor with subtle minty undertones. It's naturally caffeine-free and can be enjoyed at any time of day, though it's particularly beneficial when consumed in the evening as part of your bedtime routine. The act of sipping a warm cup of lemon balm tea itself becomes a signal to your nervous system that it's time to begin winding down and preparing for rest. To prepare lemon balm tea, Use about 1 tablespoon of dried lemon balm leaves or 2 tea bags per cup of hot water. Cover the cup while the tea steeps for at least 5 minutes. This is important because some of the beneficial volatile oils in lemon balm can escape if the cup isn't covered. The resulting tea will have a pale golden color and a gentle, soothing aroma that begins working its calming magic even before you take your first sip. For maximum benefit in preventing leg cramps, I recommend drinking lemon balm tea about 30 to 45 minutes before your intended bedtime. This timing allows the herb to begin its gentle work on your nervous system while you're going through your evening routine. So by the time you actually get into bed, your muscles are already beginning to relax more deeply. Our fifth and final tea is one that might surprise you with its power to support leg muscle health. Green tea. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, green tea has caffeine. Won't that interfere with my sleep and make muscle tension worse? It's a fair question, and the answer depends on timing and individual sensitivity. While it's true that green tea contains caffeine, it also contains a unique amino acid called L-theanine that actually promotes relaxation and helps counteract some of caffeine's stimulating effects. More importantly, when consumed at the right time of day, green tea provides incredible benefits for muscle health and recovery that make it an invaluable part of your leg cramp prevention strategy. Green tea is absolutely packed with antioxidants, particularly a group of compounds called catechins. The most powerful of these catechins is something called EGCG, which stands for epigallocatechin gallate. These antioxidants are incredibly effective at reducing inflammation throughout your body, including the kind of chronic, low-level inflammation that can make your muscles more prone to cramping and pain. But green tea's benefits for your leg muscles go far beyond just reducing inflammation. The antioxidants in green tea actually help improve the function of your mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses inside your muscle cells that produce energy. As we age, our mitochondrial function naturally declines, which means our muscles don't produce energy as efficiently as they once did. This can lead to muscles that fatigue more easily, recover more slowly, and are more susceptible to cramping. By supporting mitochondrial health, green tea helps your leg muscles maintain better energy production, which translates to muscles that are stronger, more resilient, and less likely to go into painful spasms. This is particularly important for people over 60, as maintaining muscle strength and function becomes increasingly crucial for overall health and quality of life. Green tea also contains several minerals that are important for muscle function, including potassium and magnesium. While the amounts aren't huge, every little bit helps, especially when you're drinking green tea regularly as part of your daily routine. The tea also helps improve the absorption of these minerals from other sources in your diet. One of the most fascinating aspects of green tea for muscle health is its effect on something called muscle protein synthesis. This is the process by which your muscles repair and rebuild themselves, and it's crucial for maintaining muscle mass and strength as we age. The compounds in green tea have been shown to support this process, helping your muscles recover more efficiently from daily activities and maintain their strength over time. The L-theanine in green tea deserves special mention for its benefits in preventing leg cramps. This unique amino acid promotes a state of relaxed alertness. You feel calm and peaceful, but not drowsy or sedated. This can be incredibly beneficial for people who experience leg cramps, as it helps achieve the kind of relaxed muscle tone that's less susceptible to cramping while still maintaining normal nerve function. Now about that caffeine concern. The key to getting the benefits of green tea without interfering with your sleep is timing. I recommend drinking green tea in the morning or early afternoon, giving your body plenty of time to process the caffeine before bedtime. The muscle-supporting benefits of green tea are cumulative, meaning they build up over time with regular consumption. so you don't need to drink it right before bed to prevent nighttime leg cramps. For people who are particularly sensitive to caffeine, there are decaffeinated versions of green tea available that still contain many of the beneficial antioxidants, though in somewhat lower concentrations. You can also try white tea, which has similar antioxidant properties to green tea but contains less caffeine. To prepare green tea for maximum benefit, use water that's hot but not boiling. Around 175 to 185 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal. Boiling water can destroy some of the delicate antioxidants that make green tea so beneficial. Steep the tea for 2 to 3 minutes for a mild flavor, or up to 5 minutes for a stronger, more antioxidant-rich brew. Don't be tempted to steep it longer than 5 minutes, as this can make the tea bitter and may actually reduce some of its beneficial properties. Green tea has a fresh, grassy flavor that some people love immediately, while others need to acquire a taste for it. If you're new to green tea, start with lighter, milder varieties like suncha or jasmine green tea, which tend to be more approachable for beginners. You can also add a small amount of honey or lemon to improve the flavor, though try to avoid adding milk, as the proteins in milk can bind to some of the beneficial antioxidants and reduce their effectiveness. Which of these 5 teas are you going to try first? Leave your answer in the comments. I love reading what you share and hearing about your experiences with these natural remedies. Now that we've explored these 5 powerful teas and their individual benefits, let's talk about how to integrate them into your daily routine for maximum effectiveness in preventing leg cramps and supporting overall muscle health. The beauty of these natural remedies is that they work synergistically, meaning they complement and enhance each other's effects when used together as part of a comprehensive approach. The most important thing to understand is that consistency is key. These teas aren't magic bullets that will instantly eliminate your leg cramps after just 1 cup. Instead, they work by gradually improving your overall muscle health, circulation, and nervous system function over time. Think of them as daily investments in your leg muscle health that pay dividends over weeks and months of regular use. Here's how I recommend incorporating these teas into your daily routine. Start your morning with a cup of green tea to kickstart your circulation and provide your muscles with antioxidant support for the day ahead. The mild caffeine content will help you feel alert and energized, while the L-theanine keeps you calm and focused. This morning ritual not only benefits your leg muscles, but also provides a peaceful, mindful way to begin each day. In the mid-afternoon, around 2 or 3 o'clock, enjoy a cup of hibiscus tea. This timing is perfect because it gives you an energy boost without interfering with your sleep, while the circulation-supporting properties of hibiscus help maintain good blood flow to your legs throughout the afternoon and evening hours when you might be less active. If you choose to include ginger tea in your routine, it can be enjoyed either in the morning alongside or instead of green tea, or in the early evening. Ginger's warming properties make it particularly nice in cooler weather, and its anti-inflammatory effects are beneficial at any time of day. As you begin winding down for the evening about an hour before bedtime, this is when the magic of chamomile and lemon balm really shines. You can alternate between these 2 calming teas, or even combine them in a single cup for a powerfully relaxing blend. Both herbs work beautifully together to calm your nervous system, relax your muscles, and prepare your body for deep, restorative sleep. The key is to listen to your body and adjust the routine based on how you respond to each tea. Some people find that chamomile is all they need for evening relaxation, while others prefer the gentle nervine effects of lemon balm. Some people love the energizing effects of green tea in the morning, while others find that hibiscus provides the perfect amount of gentle stimulation without any caffeine-related jitters. It's also important to pay attention to the quality of the teas you choose. When possible, opt for organic varieties to avoid pesticide residues, and choose loose-leaf teas or high-quality tea bags rather than the cheapest options available. The better the quality of your tea, the higher the concentration of beneficial compounds you'll receive. Water quality matters too. If your tap water is heavily chlorinated or has a strong mineral taste, consider using filtered water for brewing your teas. The chlorine in tap water can interfere with the delicate flavors of the teas and may even neutralize some of their beneficial compounds. Temperature is another crucial factor. Each type of tea has an optimal brewing temperature that extracts the maximum beneficial compounds without creating bitterness. We've discussed the specific temperatures for each tea, but as a general rule, delicate teas like chamomile and lemon balm do best with water that's hot but not boiling, while heartier teas like ginger can handle fully boiling water. Steeping time is equally important. Understeeping your tea means you won't extract all the beneficial compounds, while oversteeping can create bitter flavors and may actually reduce the effectiveness of some compounds. Follow the recommended steeping times for each tea, and remember that covering your cup while the tea steeps helps prevent the loss of volatile oils that contribute to both flavor and therapeutic effects. Let's also address some important considerations about hydration and mineral balance. While these teas are incredibly beneficial for preventing leg cramps, they work best as part of an overall approach to proper hydration and mineral balance. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day, as dehydration is one of the most common triggers for muscle cramps. However, it's not just about the quantity of water you drink. It's also about maintaining proper electrolyte balance. The minerals sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium all play crucial roles in muscle function, and an imbalance in any of these can contribute to cramping. The good news is that several of the teas we've discussed help improve your body's ability to absorb and utilize these important minerals. If you're taking any medications, it's always wise to check with your healthcare provider before adding new herbal teas to your routine, especially if you're taking blood thinners, blood pressure medications, or diabetes medications. While these teas are generally very safe, they can potentially enhance the effects of certain medications, and your doctor may want to monitor you more closely or adjust dosages. For people with specific health conditions, there are a few additional considerations. If you have kidney stones or a history of kidney stones, you may want to limit hibiscus tea, as it's high in vitamin C, which can be converted to oxalates in some people. If you have gastroesophageal reflux disease or a sensitive stomach, you might want to avoid ginger tea or drink it with food to prevent stomach upset. Pregnant and breastfeeding women should also exercise caution with herbal teas. While chamomile and lemon balm are generally considered safe in moderate amounts, it's always best to consult with a healthcare provider before using any herbal remedies during pregnancy or while breastfeeding. Let's talk about what you can realistically expect when you begin incorporating these teas into your routine. Some people notice improvements in their sleep quality and muscle relaxation within just a few days of starting chamomile or lemon balm tea. The calming effects of these herbs are often felt quite quickly, and you may find that you fall asleep more easily and wake up feeling more rested. The circulation-boosting effects of ginger and hibiscus tea may take a bit longer to become noticeable, typically a week or two of regular consumption. You might notice that your legs feel less heavy or tired at the end of the day, or that you have better sensation and warmth in your feet and lower legs. The muscle strengthening and recovery benefits of green tea are the most gradual, building up over several weeks to months of regular consumption. These effects are subtle but significant. You might notice that you recover more quickly from physical activity, or that your legs feel stronger and more stable during daily activities. As for the leg cramps themselves, most people begin to notice a reduction in frequency and intensity within 2 to 4 weeks of consistent tea consumption, though some lucky individuals see improvements much sooner. It's important to be patient and consistent, as the underlying causes of leg cramps, poor circulation, mineral imbalances, muscle tension, take time to address naturally. Keep a simple log of your leg cramps during the first month of your new tea routine. Note when they occur, how severe they are, and how long they last. This will help you track your progress and identify which teas seem to be most beneficial for your particular situation. Beyond just preventing leg cramps, you may notice other wonderful benefits from incorporating these healing teas into your daily routine. Many people report improved overall sleep quality, reduced anxiety and stress, better digestion, increased energy levels, and a general sense of improved well-being. These systemic improvements often contribute to better muscle health and further reduction in cramping episodes. The anti-inflammatory effects of these teas may also help with other age-related discomforts you might be experiencing. Joint stiffness, general aches and pains, and even cognitive function can all benefit from the powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds found in these remarkable plants. It's also worth mentioning that the ritual of preparing and drinking tea can itself be therapeutic. Taking a few minutes each day to slow down, prepare your tea mindfully, and savor it quietly can be a powerful stress reduction practice. This mindfulness component shouldn't be underestimated. Chronic stress contributes to muscle tension and can definitely make leg cramps worse. Consider creating a peaceful environment for your evening tea ritual. Dim the lights, put away electronic devices, and focus on the sensory experience of drinking your tea. Notice the aroma, the warmth of the cup in your hands, the flavors as they develop on your palate. This kind of mindful attention not only enhances the therapeutic effects of the tea, but also signals to your nervous system that it's time to relax and prepare for rest. Some people find it helpful to combine their evening tea time with gentle stretching or relaxation exercises. Simple calf stretches, ankle rotations, or even just elevating your legs while you drink your tea can further enhance the circulation benefits and help prevent nighttime cramps. If you live with a partner or family members, consider inviting them to join you in your new tea routine. Not only does this create a lovely shared ritual, but having support and accountability can help you stick to your new healthy habit. Plus, the stress-reducing and health-promoting benefits of these teas can benefit people of all ages. For those who travel frequently, don't let being away from home derail your tea routine. Pack individual tea bags in your luggage and ask for hot water at restaurants or hotels. Most places are happy to provide hot water, and having your familiar health-supporting tea can actually help reduce the stress of travel and maintain your muscle health even when your routine is disrupted. Let's address some common concerns and questions that people often have when starting a new herbal tea routine. One of the most frequent questions is whether these teas will interact with medications. While we've touched on this briefly, it's worth emphasizing that most herbal teas, when consumed in normal amounts, are quite safe even for people taking medications. However, if you're taking multiple medications or have complex health conditions, it's always prudent to discuss new herbal supplements with your healthcare provider. Another common concern is about the diuretic effects of some teas. While it's true that some herbal teas can increase urination slightly, this effect is generally mild and temporary. Your body typically adjusts within a few days to a week of regular consumption. If you're concerned about nighttime bathroom trips, try drinking your evening teas a bit earlier in your bedtime routine. Some people worry about developing a tolerance to herbal teas, wondering if they'll become less effective over time. The good news is that this generally isn't a concern with the teas we've discussed. Unlike some medications that become less effective with continued use, These plant-based remedies typically maintain their effectiveness and may even become more beneficial as your body's overall health improves. Cost is another consideration for many people, especially those on fixed incomes. The good news is that loose-leaf teas and even high-quality tea bags are quite economical when you consider the cost per cup. A single package of tea can provide dozens of servings, making it a very cost-effective health intervention compared to many other options. If budget is a concern, consider starting with just 1 or 2 teas and gradually adding others as your budget allows. Chamomile and lemon balm teas are typically among the most affordable and provide excellent benefits for muscle relaxation and cramp prevention. You can also look for bulk buying options or shop at stores that specialize in herbs and teas, where prices are often more reasonable than at regular grocery stores. Growing your own herbs is another wonderful option if you have the space and inclination. Chamomile, lemon balm, and even hibiscus can be grown in many climates, either in gardens or in containers. There's something particularly satisfying about brewing tea from herbs you've grown yourself, and you'll have the freshest, most potent herbs possible. As we near the end of our exploration of these 5 remarkable teas, I want to emphasize something crucial. While these natural remedies are powerful and effective, they work best as part of an overall healthy lifestyle. No single intervention, no matter how beneficial, can completely compensate for poor overall health habits. Make sure you're getting adequate sleep, eating a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables, staying hydrated throughout the day, and engaging in appropriate physical activity for your age and fitness level. Even gentle activities like walking, swimming, or stretching can significantly improve circulation and muscle health, enhancing the effects of your therapeutic teas. Pay attention to your posture and movement patterns throughout the day. Prolonged sitting or standing in one position can contribute to muscle tension and poor circulation. Make an effort to change positions regularly, do simple stretches, and elevate your legs when possible to promote good circulation. Consider your sleeping environment as well. A mattress that's too soft or too firm can contribute to muscle tension and cramping. Make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and comfortable. And consider using pillows to support your legs and maintain good alignment while you sleep. If you have underlying health conditions that may be contributing to your leg cramps, such as diabetes, peripheral artery disease, or kidney disease, it's important to work with your healthcare provider to manage these conditions effectively. The teas we've discussed can be wonderful complementary therapies, but they shouldn't replace appropriate medical treatment for serious underlying conditions. Now, I want to share with you a final piece of encouragement that I hope will inspire you to stick with this natural approach to healing your leg cramps. Your body at 60, 70, or 80 years old is still incredibly capable of healing, strengthening, and improving. The cells in your muscles are constantly being repaired and renewed. Your circulation can improve with the right support. Your nervous system can learn to relax more deeply and function more efficiently. The 5 teas we've explored today, chamomile, ginger, hibiscus, lemon balm, and green tea, are not just beverages. They are liquid medicine, gentle healing remedies that have been helping people for thousands of years. They represent the wisdom of generations of healers who understood that the plant kingdom provides us with everything we need to support our health and well-being. When you sip that cup of chamomile tea before bed, you're not just drinking a pleasant beverage. You're providing your muscles with compounds that help them relax and recover. When you enjoy that morning cup of green tea, you're flooding your system with antioxidants that protect and strengthen your muscle cells. When you savor that afternoon hibiscus tea, you're supporting your circulation and helping ensure that your leg muscles receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly. Each cup of tea is an act of self-care, a gentle way of telling your body that you value it and want to support its natural healing processes. This is particularly important as we age because sometimes we can fall into the trap of thinking that aches, pains, and discomforts are just inevitable parts of getting older that we have to accept and endure. But that's simply not true. Yes, our bodies change as we age, but that doesn't mean we're powerless to influence how we feel and how well our bodies function. The 5 T's we've discussed today are proof that gentle natural interventions can have profound effects on our comfort and quality of life. They remind us that healing doesn't always have to come in the form of expensive medications or invasive procedures. Sometimes, the most powerful medicine comes from plants that have been growing on this earth for millions of years. I've seen countless people transform their nighttime experience by incorporating these simple teas into their daily routines. People who were waking up 3 or 4 times a week with painful leg cramps find that their episodes decrease to once or twice a month, then to rare occurrences. People who were afraid to go to sleep because they dreaded the possibility of being awakened by pain rediscover the joy of peaceful, restful nights. But the benefits extend far beyond just the absence of leg cramps. When you sleep better, you wake up more refreshed and energetic. When your circulation improves, you feel more vitality throughout the day. When your muscles are more relaxed and better nourished, you move with more confidence and less fear of pain. When your nervous system is calmer, you feel more peaceful and better able to handle life's daily stresses. These improvements create a positive cycle. Better sleep leads to less stress, which leads to less muscle tension, which leads to fewer cramps, which leads to even better sleep. Improved circulation leads to stronger muscles, which leads to better balance and mobility, which leads to more confidence in your physical abilities. Reduced inflammation leads to less pain overall, which leads to better mood and more motivation to take care of yourself. This is the power of working with your body's natural healing mechanisms rather than against them. When you support your body with the right nutrients, the right rest, and the right natural remedies, it responds by functioning better in every way. Let me share with you some specific success stories that illustrate just how transformative these simple teas can be. Margaret, a 72-year-old retired teacher, had been suffering from severe nighttime leg cramps for over 5 years. The cramps were so painful and frequent that she was afraid to go to sleep, often staying up late watching television to postpone the inevitable struggle with painful muscles. She had tried several over-the-counter medications with limited success and unpleasant side effects. After learning about the power of therapeutic teas, Margaret decided to try a combination of chamomile tea before bed and hibiscus tea in the afternoons. Within just 2 weeks, she noticed that her cramps were less severe when they did occur. By the end of the first month, she was only experiencing cramps once or twice a week, instead of nearly every night. After 3 months of consistent tea consumption, Margaret was sleeping through the night most nights and only rarely waking up with leg discomfort. She told me that rediscovering peaceful sleep had given her back her energy and joy in life. Then there's Robert, a 68-year-old former construction worker whose leg cramps were so severe that they would leave him limping the next day. The cramps seemed to be getting worse as he aged, and he was beginning to worry that he was developing a serious neurological condition. Robert was initially skeptical about the idea that something as simple as tea could help with his pain, but he was willing to try anything. Robert started with ginger tea in the mornings and lemon balm tea in the evenings. The warming properties of the ginger appealed to him, and he found the lemon balm tea surprisingly relaxing. Within a month, Robert noticed that his legs felt less tight and heavy during the day, and his nighttime cramps were becoming less frequent. After 6 weeks, he realized that he hadn't had a severe cramp in over a week. The gentle, consistent benefits of the teas had gradually improved his muscle function to the point where cramps became rare rather than nightly occurrences. These stories aren't unusual. They're typical of what happens when people consistently support their muscle health with these powerful natural remedies. The key word is consistently. These teas aren't quick fixes that work overnight, but they are reliable, gentle healers that create lasting improvements when used regularly. As you embark on your own journey with these healing teas, be patient with yourself and with the process. Some days you might forget to drink your tea, or you might not feel like you're seeing dramatic improvements right away. That's completely normal and doesn't mean the teas aren't working. Healing happens gradually, often in ways that are so subtle we don't notice them until we look back and realize how much better we feel. Keep in mind that everyone's body is different, and what works best for one person might not be the ideal combination for another. Don't be afraid to experiment with different teas at different times of day to find the routine that works best for your body and your schedule. Some people find that rotating between different evening teas keeps the routine interesting and prevents any single tea from becoming boring or routine. Pay attention to how your body responds to each tea. You might discover that chamomile makes you feel wonderfully sleepy, while lemon balm helps you feel calm but alert. You might find that ginger gives you energy and warmth, while hibiscus provides a refreshing afternoon boost. Use this self-knowledge to create a personalized routine that feels good and sustainable for you. Don't forget to celebrate the small victories along the way. The first night you sleep through without a cramp. The first morning you wake up feeling truly rested. The first time you realize you haven't thought about leg cramps in several days. These are all significant milestones worthy of recognition and celebration. By supporting mitochondrial health, green tea helps your leg muscles maintain better energy production, which translates to muscles that are stronger, more resilient, and less likely to go into painful spasms. This is particularly important for people over 60. As maintaining muscle strength and function becomes increasingly crucial for overall health and quality of life. Green tea also contains several minerals that are important for muscle function, including potassium and magnesium. While the amounts aren't huge, every little bit helps, especially when you're drinking green tea regularly as part of your daily routine. The tea also helps improve the absorption of these minerals from other sources in your diet. One of the most fascinating aspects of green tea for muscle health is its effect on something called muscle protein synthesis. This is the process by which your muscles repair and rebuild themselves, and it's crucial for maintaining muscle mass and strength as we age. The compounds in green tea have been shown to support this process, helping your muscles recover more efficiently from daily activities and maintain their strength over time. The L-theanine in green tea deserves special mention for its benefits in preventing leg cramps. This unique amino acid promotes a state of relaxed alertness. You feel calm and peaceful, but not drowsy or sedated. This can be incredibly beneficial for people who experience leg cramps, as it helps achieve the kind of relaxed muscle tone that's less susceptible to cramping while still maintaining normal nerve function. Now about that caffeine concern. The key to getting the benefits of green tea without interfering with your sleep is timing. I recommend drinking green tea in the morning or early afternoon, giving your body plenty of time to process the caffeine before bedtime. The muscle-supporting benefits of green tea are cumulative, meaning they build up over time with regular consumption. So you don't need to drink it right before bed to prevent nighttime leg cramps. For people who are particularly sensitive to caffeine, there are decaffeinated versions of green tea available that still contain many of the beneficial antioxidants, though in somewhat lower concentrations. You can also try white tea, which has similar antioxidant properties to green tea but contains less caffeine. To prepare green tea for maximum benefit, use water that's hot but not boiling. Around 175 to 185 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal. Boiling water can destroy some of the delicate antioxidants that make green tea so beneficial. Steep the tea for 2 to 3 minutes for a mild flavor, or up to 5 minutes for a stronger, more antioxidant-rich brew. Don't be tempted to steep it longer than 5 minutes, as this can make the tea bitter and may actually reduce some of its beneficial properties. Green tea has a fresh, grassy flavor that some people love immediately, while others need to acquire a taste for it. If you're new to green tea, start with lighter, milder varieties like suncha or jasmine green tea, which tend to be more approachable for beginners. You can also add a small amount of honey or lemon to improve the flavor, though try to avoid adding milk, as the proteins in milk can bind to some of the beneficial antioxidants and reduce their effectiveness. Which of these 5 teas are you going to try first? Leave your answer in the comments. I love reading what you share and hearing about your experiences with these natural remedies. Now that we've explored these 5 powerful teas and their individual benefits, let's talk about how to integrate them into your daily routine for maximum effectiveness in preventing leg cramps and supporting overall muscle health. The beauty of these natural remedies is that they work synergistically, meaning they complement and enhance each other's effects when used together as part of a comprehensive approach. The most important thing to understand is that consistency is key. These teas aren't magic bullets that will instantly eliminate your leg cramps after just 1 cup. Instead, they work by gradually improving your overall muscle health, circulation, and nervous system function over time. Think of them as daily investments in your leg muscle health that pay dividends over weeks and months of regular use. Here's how I recommend incorporating these teas into your daily routine. Start your morning with a cup of green tea to kickstart your circulation and provide your muscles with antioxidant support for the day ahead. The mild caffeine content will help you feel alert and energized, while the L-theanine keeps you calm and focused. This morning ritual not only benefits your leg muscles, but also provides a peaceful, mindful way to begin each day. In the mid-afternoon, around 2 or 3 o'clock, enjoy a cup of hibiscus tea. This timing is perfect because it gives you an energy boost without interfering with your sleep, while the circulation-supporting properties of hibiscus help maintain good blood flow to your legs throughout the afternoon and evening hours when you might be less active. If you choose to include ginger tea in your routine, it can be enjoyed either in the morning alongside or instead of green tea, or in the early evening. Ginger's warming properties make it particularly nice in cooler weather, and its anti-inflammatory effects are beneficial at any time of day. As you begin winding down for the evening about an hour before bedtime, this is when the magic of chamomile and lemon balm really shines. You can alternate between these 2 calming teas, or even combine them in a single cup for a powerfully relaxing blend. Both herbs work beautifully together to calm your nervous system, relax your muscles, and prepare your body for deep, restorative sleep. The key is to listen to your body and adjust the routine based on how you respond to each tea. Some people find that chamomile is all they need for evening relaxation, while others prefer the gentle nervine effects of lemon balm. Some people love the energizing effects of green tea in the morning, while others find that hibiscus provides the perfect amount of gentle stimulation without any caffeine-related jitters. It's also important to pay attention to the quality of the teas you choose. When possible, opt for organic varieties to avoid pesticide residues, and choose loose-leaf teas or high-quality tea bags rather than the cheapest options available. The better the quality of your tea, the higher the concentration of beneficial compounds you'll receive.